So the Space Shuttle Challenger incident was a tragic incident that had unfortunate results, and it could have been changed if the people involved had played a better role in their respective roles that they had, and if they had remembered that their most important duty was to keep the public safe. Um, One of the individuals involved, Roger Boisjoli, he was put in a very difficult situation because he was a new engineer, and with the situation he knew that the boosters involved in the launch may not respond well to the cold weather as they hadn't previously been tested. And he had a lot of balls to juggle because he was a new engineer with a new family. But he needed to remember that his most important role as an engineer was to keep the public safe, and that safety is his most important priority. And so, you know, he did let them know that he thought that it was possibly unsafe and that they shouldn't launch. However, he didn't do everything that he could have done in order to keep them safe and to stop the launch from happening. It's understandable though, because you know, if he had stopped the launch from happening, he could have been fired and it would have been very hard for him to find employment. And so there's just a lot of like ethical dilemmas in this whole tragedy, in the space shuttle tragedy. And so especially with Roger, I'm sure he was thinking about his family and who he was supporting and his job security moving forward. And then when it comes to future engineering responsibilities, with being loyal to management and then also protecting the public welfare, I think the most important, or one of the most difficult things, is that the world's becoming more and more competitive. And so, you know, timelines are going to be shorter and shorter, and so it's going to be harder to keep up with those deadlines and also maintaining that public safety. And so I think one of the most important and challenging things moving forward will be maintaining that moral compass between trying to get the deadlines accomplished and trying to keep that most important responsibility of safety, because companies are going to be pressed, and so eventually the company's going to have to give somewhere, and that's going to be with the individual employees, especially the engineers. But they need to remember that their most important priority is to keep the public safe, which is not always an easy thing to do, but it's going to be important for engineers and for everyone moving forward to have that moral compass in order to keep people safe and to prevent future tragedies moving forward.